Good morning, patrons. It's Saturday morning, and I just wanted to thank you again for your support. I published a video yesterday on cross-country flying. I hope you had a chance to see that. I'm digging into the next video, and I found this old flight that I did with Rob, and there's so much learning in it. I thought I would get a relatively unedited version out to you, just so you could benefit. The procedures are solid because this is pretty early on, and we're very clear about the procedures all the way up through the takeoff and climb out. And the two issues that he was working on, the main one, I guess, is that he was holding a little too tight to the yoke and struggling with sight picture and straight and level. So his, what was supposed to be straight and level, was actually like a slow 200 foot per minute descent. And we kind of dive into that a little bit, so there's some good learning there. Also on takeoff, he was kind of, pitching up too much as he left ground effect and climbing slower than VY, or slower than he wanted to. So we're trying to get him to kind of reduce his pitch just a little bit until he gets the speed he wants, and then to follow that speed up, basically. And also use a little more right rudder on rotation. So those were the two big ones. I think there's a lot of learning in it for you, so I hope you enjoy, and thanks again.
Yes, I'm sorry. You have your seatbelt on. Little tab goes in the slot. Red button there will release it. Should there be any issues during flight, I may ask you to unlock the door. And you can do that by flipping that latch up. Don't worry, the door won't fly open or anything. It's just to make sure if the airframe ends up out of shape, we can open the door. If you need air, you have airflow here. There should be air sickness bags down there at your feet. Any questions?
Negative, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice pen holder. Where'd you get that?
I found it on Amazon. I've been hunting all over the place trying to figure out what to do for pens. And this was about $8, and it has a clip on it. And It was like, I'm going to try this and see if it solves my problem.
Do you mind if we center it in front of the compass,
No,
just so it's not blocking your view?
Yeah.
But yeah, and you don't need the compass in this plane. You got a magnetic direction indicator in the G1000. So.
Okay. Any particular reason?
Maybe when you're flying without me, you'd put it over here or something, right? Just keep your sight picture clean.
It's funny because that's where I put it. I went, Jason's going to be like, don't put it in front of the compass, stupid.
Oh, funny. No, well, this is fine too. Just block me. Then you got the compass. Pilot has what he needs. I can fly with that thing up there.
Okay.
Your passengers won't care, so.
Have I not? Oh, that's what is this my mistake here that I'm not?
No, you haven't selected it toward active, so you put it in the second radio, but it's in the standby position.
Oh, I keep doing that.
It's not that button, it's the one that's...
It's the one that's worn out. There it is.
Good. That should be it. And then you can check your volume here.
Oh, you know what I did? It's this one. There we go. No.
Well, that's both of them. No, they're both receiving, because you see the letters RX.
Yeah.
But get the box down to the bottom again, so push in on that. Good. Now turn your volume up, make sure you have volume. Yes, you do, 65% of volume there. So there is no known, oh, it's 1 o'clock. Maybe they're just in the process of switching it. So
in that particular case, we just...
One way to verify that that's what it is and that it's not your radio is push in on that to break...
San Carlos Information Golf, time 1958.
But you can break the swell.
Visibility 10, sky condition few clouds 1000, temperature 22, dew point 12, altimeter 2998. Expect visual approach, runway 30 in use.
So when the winds are light, if we're not going to position the flight controls, actually we should just practice positioning the flight controls.
Okay. Well, they're behind, right? And it's directly behind.
A little bit from the right. You can see the second windsock down there, so let's go full over.
Okay.
Yeah, and full forward.
Okay.
Good. Try not to fight power against brakes. So power back just a little bit. Good.
Power back a little bit. And now we turn to the right, the numbers get larger. We turn to the left, the numbers get smaller. Coming back to the right, checking the compass. Coming to the left, checking the compass. I'm watching my coordination indicator. Is this the little slab there?
Yep.
And so...
And there's one other thing is the attitude indicators. You have 2 of them. Make sure they show no bank while you yaw. Particularly that one.
That one, because that's our backup, right?
Yeah, and that's just vacuum powered, which is generally unreliable. I don't know, unreliable. It's the most common failure of all systems.
We're departing runway 30 today.
I agree.
1,000 feet above the field is 1,000 feet.
I agree, for a change. I've been all over the United States, it's like never 1,000 feet.
No, I've gotten so used to it here that it almost bit me when we were doing the soft field stuff.
Oh, funny.
Because we were maybe 100 feet above sea level, but I made my turn too early because I looked at the altimeter and didn't really...
Yeah.
Anyway, are, we're looking for 40 today, 70% of our rotation speed by the second windsock up here.
Okay.
If we don't have that, obviously we're going to abort. If we have any kind of an issue while we're on the ground, we're going to stay on the ground. If we're in the air and we're above 1,000 feet, we are going to come back around and try to land. If we are below 1,000 feet, we are going to look into the marshy area here on the far side of the runway as our place to put it down.
Okay.
We've been over the safety briefing.
Yeah, your abort point, you got your winds pretty much straight down the runway, slight left crosswind, you got the runway, you got the 1,000 feet, safety briefing. Okay, I think we're set to go.
We're ready to go.
Yep.
All right. So I am going to call.
When you do radios and run up, one thing to add in is always that the MFD is set the way you want, which it is, but also just make sure you're on a moving map or something that matters to you on ForeFlight.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
There you go, map, that's a radio basically, okay?
Okay.
No, you don't want that while you're climbing out.
No, that seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. All right, Monsieur, I'm ready.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna 646 Delta Whiskey 30 run up, ready to go.
Scott 646 Delta Whiskey, San Carlos Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff. So, lights, camera, action.
Okay, heels and feet, all the heels all the way on the floor when you had power.
Let me just, heading.
There you go.
30, 30, 30.
Let's do it.
All right, feet are on the floor.
Power set, off the brakes, toes all the way down. There you go. Good, power set, off the brakes, good.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, just check.
Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed's
There's
alive.
46, there's 50, 55, rotate.
Good.
And
then reduce your pitch a little bit. There you go, good.
There we go.
Nice.
That makes it much easier to see the runway.
Well, yep, and you have your Lindbergh reference right here is kind of a little more right rudder for that. Yeah, there you go. Toes on. Yep, your feet position look pretty good. Nice.
Is it just a little crosswind breezy today? Is that what I'm feeling?
Oh yeah, it's just the summertime in San Carlos. It's that hill over there. It's constantly bumping us around. Just you control, the pitch, and think of it like taking a boat into rough water.
Okay. And we are
a little more right rudder.
A little more right rudder.
There you go. Just gets a steady pressure. Good. And he gave you the Coyote Hills departure?
He did, which is over the buildings, and then it's what we have been traditionally doing, right?
No, it's going to be right down. Don't go past the waterway, so go straight, going straight.
Okay.
There you go. You want to go past the diamond-shaped waterway.
Okay.
A little more right rudder. So see that slab? Step on the slab.
Oh, there we okay.
There you go. But just kind of step on it like it's
without
a steady,
the visual cue.
It's a steady pressure. Good. Now turn right. Start the right turn.
Okay.
And it's a downwind. Keep climbing. That's plenty of bank right there, but keep your pitch up so that you continue to climb at 74.
Okay.
Good. Keep the turn coming. It's a downwind.
Oh, it's a full downwind.
Unless he gave you the Oracle departure.
No, he did give us Coyote Hills. I just didn't probably read it close enough.
Keep the cement plant to your right.
Good.
No, contact NorCal Slackney.
Keep turning.
Keeping the cement plant to the right, going to NorCal, 646 Delta Whiskey.
550 Papa, keep the cement plant to your right. You're going to have opposite direction departure.
Yeah, we normally would have been this though. Watch this. I got the airplane for a second.
You have the airplane?
Yeah. To look at the departure procedure, I just want you to get it right. It's a downwind for 30.
Okay.
And then when you get to about where the 45 would intersect, you turn out on a 45-degree angle.
I see what they're doing.
You see what that is?
And that's why he's telling me keep the cement plant to the right. So don't follow the pattern straight. Once we get here, we take the 45 and put it to the right.
Yeah, it's, see that?
I see what they're doing.
Downwind and then out. Okay, you got the airplane?
I have the airplane.
Good, steady right rudder.
The back runway 30, clip takeoff.
And we are, unrelated, did I step on him or was that from me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I stopped listening to him when we were teaching there for a second. I forgot to set your totalizer. It's one thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, the G1000 has a totalizer. How much fuel do you think we had on board when we started the airplane?
About 40.
All right, I'm going to set it. Oops, I'm going to set it for you just because it's telling you that we're out of fuel.
550 Papa, traffic is...
I'm going to say we have 35 gallons. Actually 36, 37, 38. Okay. All right. Now, keep. So the cement plant's on your right. Let's give me a little bit of a left turn. Go for Coyote Hills. Do you see the Coyote Hills?
Yep.
All right. Let's do that. And traffic 12 o'clock.
Traffic's passing off your right.
I need a landing light on or something.
Landing light on.
Traffic in sight.
I see him.
Okay. All right. So remember to do checklists and stuff. We probably do want to start with a flow check and make sure things look good. You're going to gas first at the world, gassing. How do you like your lights? Are they where you want them?
Yeah, if anything, we probably have more than usual today.
Okay.
I'm watching my altitude here too.
What altitude do you want to be at?
1200 was what I was shooting for here to stay below the Bravo.
Okay, where's
we get out to the Bravo? It becomes what 3,000 up here at the corner.
You see the section you're in?
I'm sorry, we're at 2300 now. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. You don't know what it is. You're welcome to be this low, but you could certainly be up at 2200.
Okay,
no problem.
Well,
let's go for Coyote Hills.
And 5-0 Papa, traffic's off your right.
Side 5-0 Papa.
5-0 Papa, follow Sky Hawk, 110 clear land.
Land 30, number 2. Are you going to get through that crew?
Oh no, I did not get my swap here. Yeah, I did.
Did he tell you to contact NorCal? We missed it. It's possible.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
What'd you verify with him? Just verify 646 Delta Whiskies with NorCal now.
Yeah. San Carlos Tower, 646 Delta Whiskey, okay to go to NorCal?
646 Delta Whiskey from me.
Okay, frequency change approved, thanks. 646 Delta Whiskey.
The engine feels funny right there. You feel that? It's a little
a little rough.
Yeah, did you feel that?
Number 512 Alpha Mike, contact Hayward Tower 120.2, good day.
120.2 to Alpha Mike. Alright, let's climb now. You can be up at 3,000.
Okay, so we're going to go full climb, so we'll go.
Good. Now, every time you enter a climb, it's a little bit of right rudder. Your flow check.
Okay.
Remember the flow check?
Yep, and I just need to redraw the pattern with all the pieces in a different place.
Just like a lightning bolt, and then I just make the curly cue here. Just make a little curl for the gauges.
I can't, this one doesn't work.
Cessna 150, 190.047 and 4,500.
Where are you at with the flow check?
190.047 NorCal approach, Oakland altimeter 290.
So,
047.
all the engine instruments are in the green, so flow check complete, do our climb checklist. Speed is good, throttle is full, carburetor heat is off because we do not have it. Mixture is rich, and fuel selector is on both, so checklist complete.
2482 NorCal approach, clear direct Mito, descend to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5 direct Mito, stop us 4280. Alright, as we climb here, I want you to let go of the yoke and just climb with your right foot. So it's right, a little bit of right rudder. Good, yeah, level your wing. Good, then you can let go of it. And just use your right foot to sort of control the plane.
Number 700 Bravo, Quebec, contact approach 121.3, good day.
121.3, is your one next.
November 646 Delta Whiskey, NorCal approach radar contact, stay altitude, Oakland altimeter 290.
2100 headed for 3000, 290, 646 Delta Whiskey.
November 646 Delta Whiskey, roger, and 3000 is your requested final?
Affirmative, 3000 is our requested final.
November 646 Delta Whiskey, roger, thank you.
Okay, so I need to 290. 290.
And that's push Barrow.
Barrow.
290, small knob. There you go.
And that's okay because we've got the flight following. They have the transponder. they're busy, there's no reason, wait for her to check with me because I show up and she's got a minute to check in.
Yeah, I mean, you have to prioritize things in terms of aviate, navigate, and communicate, right? So if you put the frequency in and just go about your business, if she really needs you, like if there's a traffic alert, she'll say 646 Delta Whiskey, you and me, you know, then you have a chance to respond. But you're not going to prioritize her up front. You're going to continue to do your flow checks, make sure your engines running properly. You're going to continue to navigate to make sure you're flying the course you want to fly, and then you're going to communicate last. That's just the way it's going to work. So.
Yeah, and I was not aviating at the appropriate level at that point, so it didn't seem like the right time
to talk to her. Yeah, yeah, she can. She's in a dark room in Sacramento somewhere.
Yeah. Coming up on 3,000.
Good.
When we're doing this in this thing, should I be setting my altitude here when we pick an altitude?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, bugging, using the bug. That was a pretty fast level off. Try not to sink again here. So look at your left wing. Remember, and trim for that. Let the airplane accelerate. Trim for level flight.
Before taking the power out?
Yeah, now you can take it out. Just that one delay, that little bit of delay was just enough.
Okay. And like 2,300 here?
Yeah, that's pretty slow. You're fine where you are. 24, 23, something like that. You don't have to be that slow.
Southwest 2474 NorCal approach. Roger. Expect direct mic.
Flow check. Perfect.
Okay.
November 646 Delta Whiskey. Traffic 12 o'clock. 3 miles opposite direction. Altitude indicates 3,100. Turn 15 degrees right. Vector for that traffic.
Looking for traffic 15 degrees right. 646 Delta Whiskey. Okay, so we are coming 15 degrees. I saw a little glint a second ago, but I'm not.
1,000, climbing 2,500.
Chicago 383 Alpha Charlie, NorCal approach radar contact, Oakland altimeter 299er. What's your requested altitude?
We climb up to 7,500 after the minimum plan, 383 Alpha Charlie.
November 383 Alpha Charlie, Roger, remain outside of San Francisco Class Bravo airspace, at or below 3,000, please, for traffic.
Remain outside of the Class Bravo, 383 Alpha Charlie.
Alright, so one of your tendencies is to descend in cruise flight, so make sure you get a good look at that left wing.
Yeah.
And then you like the chord line against the horizon. Try to take a really good measure on the sight picture if you have to put your fingers up or something. I know you're sitting up about right here, but it's like a fist and 2 fingers.
That beep is my altitude alert.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm doing 2 things at once here too. I'm looking for this traffic that I am not seeing anywhere because at some point we've got to continue left here or climb.
3327 leveling 5,000.
In this situation, we are
3327 NorCal approach, reduced
under our own navigation, so if I were to choose to climb here, that's my prerogative, right?
Slow to 200.
Yeah, except that you told her you were going to stay 3, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it is your prerogative, but having told her that, I would now...
Traffic, no factor, resume on navigation.
Traffic, no factor, resuming on navigation, 646 Delta Whiskey. Okay.
2474,
so we're going to come back to the left here.
5,000.
Sure, 5,000, 2474.
I'm also, I'm aware I did not complete my my checklist from cruise.
Okay.
Can we...
That's going to drive you crazy, yeah.
Yeah. How do I change the altitude?
I'll just spin the big knob.
Spin the big knob.
All right.
Okay. In terms of, well, let me do this. Let's get
see how we're
squared away again.
Yeah, get back up to 3,000. I'm going to hold you real hard to that.
No, I need to.
You're sitting up here and you're not effectively seeing the distance of the horizon to some reference in front of you.
Yeah.
It's hard because you're sort of looking down on the nose. So you have to use something like look over here where the corner turns and try to visualize that distance between the horizon, maybe. But your left wing is going to be a good tool also.
2474, Roger, thank you. Just to maintain 4,000.
If it's 100 feet too, use power to get it back. Just go full power.
Okay.
Hold your airspeed, so pitch up to hold 92. Just pitch up because you're trimmed for 92, presumably, right?
Yeah.
Good, now you're up. Now go back to the same power setting you had before, and that's how you pick up 100 feet of altitude without having to retrim. The rule of thumb is if it's 100 feet or more, use power.
Okay. and I felt like we were just under 100 feet, but...
Okay,
yeah, close enough though. So good. Now find a picture that doesn't descend. Calibrate it. So find a picture, look at the data.
Descending.
Yep. And trim. So keep letting go of the yoke, figure out where you need to trim.
Number 512 Alpha Mike, NorCal approach radar contact.
Good.
NorCal approach, TBM 108, Charlie Romeo is on board at your level.
Alright, so you're aviating, we're working on that altitude. Now navigating, how did you plan to get out there?
Southwestbound, descending at a 5,000.